Hockey moments that made grown men cry. Back in June 1997, the Detroit Red Wings were on top of the hockey world. After a 42-year drought, they finally won the Stanley Cup by sweeping the Philadelphia Flyers. The whole city of Detroit was celebrating, and the team was ready to enjoy their hard-earned victory. But just 6 days later, something absolutely heartbreaking happened. You see, Vladimir Konstantinov, one of the Red Wings' toughest defensemen, was riding in a limousine with teammate Slava Fetisov and the team's masseur Sergei Manatsakhanov. The driver, who should not have been behind the wheel, lost control and crashed into a tree. Fetisov escaped with minor injuries, but Konstantinov and Manatsakhanov suffered severe brain injuries that ultimately ended their careers. And suddenly, a team that was celebrating the highest of highs was thrown into the lowest of lows. But Detroit would not just let their teammates be forgotten. The thing is, the Red Wings did not just move on. They dedicated their entire next season to their injured teammates. Every player wore patches with Konstantinov's and Manatsakhanov's initials on their jerseys, and they kept Konstantinov's locker exactly as he left it. The team was not just playing for themselves anymore. They were playing for their brothers, who could not be out there with them. But when the Red Wings made it back to the Stanley Cup Finals in 1998, nobody could have predicted what would happen on the ice. As it turns out, Detroit swept the Washington Capitals to win their second straight Stanley Cup. But this time, the celebration was different. Instead of just skating around with the cup, Captain Steve Yzerman turned toward the tunnel, and out came Vladimir Konstantinov in a wheelchair, dressed in his Red Wings jersey, being pushed by Slava Fetisov. The entire arena fell silent, and then suddenly erupted in cheers and applause. But the moment that followed made even the toughest hockey fans tear up. What I mean is that Yzerman did not just hand off the cup to another teammate. He went straight to Konstantinov and placed the Stanley Cup in his lap as the team gathered around, and together, they took him for a victory lap around the ice in one of the most beautiful gestures in hockey history.